Before this video starts, I'd just like to say sorry about my mic quality. I know you can hear the keyboard and mouse sounds, and also, sorry if my voice annoys you. I am gonna try and improve the quality of these videos with my voice. But for now, I'm just gonna experiment with stuff, so let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for these types of videos. Alright, what is up guys, it is Pokey here, and today I'm gonna be doing a loadout video. I've had loads of questions from you guys just asking me what my class setup is and what's good for trick shotting and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a video. The first class I have here is my intervention class. It's a class I mostly use for just normal sniping. It's actually really simple. I do use ballistics tracker with it, and I know that is kinda hated, but you don't have to use ballistics tracker. It also works with green laser, and it's actually really useful for sniping because of the pretty high damage and high magazine size. It still hit markers triples a lot, but it hits them more than the other snipers except for the BFG. I don't recommend using any other sights for it or grips because they usually make it aim in really slow. Like this scopes in a lot slower than usual. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good class. I find it really useful. For the secondary, I use MP412 Rex with Delta sight. And I also have laser, so I can hit no scopes more accurately. It's pretty useful. I mean, secondary doesn't really matter that much, but this is good because it's one hit kill headshot, and you can actually hit clips with it. When you use this class, I recommend you always aim for the head because it hit markers body shots all the time. And yeah, here's my classes here if you want to look closer. For the second class, I usually use this. It's the SVU with ballistics tracker. Again, you don't have to use a ballistics tracker. I know it's hated a lot, and some people think it's overpowered, but it is really useful for like spotting enemies and stuff quickly. This class is mostly good for like close range sniping, and if you're going for headshots and stuff. It's pretty scummy when you like spray with it, but it's also really good if you're accurate and always hit the headshots. The main problem with this is that it hit markers so much, even if you do a headshot. For secondary, I use a deagle just because it's the second most powerful pistol apart from the revolver, and it does shoot pretty fast as well, so it's quite useful. I don't use any attachments on my deagle, and again, I don't think you should use any other attachments other than ballistics tracker or laser on this because it makes it scope in a lot slower. For the third class, we have my BFG class. It's probably the class I use the most. I have this amount of kills with it. It's really good for trick shotting and triples. Not so good for like feeding and normal sniping. But if you're just going for like high sniper kill streaks, it isn't that bad because it's one shot kill. And you can black scope with it really easily. For secondary, I use the MP412 just because it's powerful and you can one shot with it and all that. And yeah, this class is extremely good for triples and trick shots because of the high damage. It's the only sniper that like consistently one shots in the game. All the others hit marker a lot, so that's why it's really good for triples. I'm probably gonna be making a video like explaining the best way to hit triples and trick shots with this gun. The attachments I use with this are ballistics tracker again. Sorry if you hate people using ballistics tracker. I get a lot of comments saying I shouldn't use it, but it's just so useful for spotting enemies in dark areas of the map like that. Laser works well with this, especially for trick shotting. It is pretty accurate and yeah, I just like it. Alright, for my next class we have my automatic class. I don't use automatic guns that much, but this gun just came out. It's the Honey Badger. It's actually really fun to use. For sight, I have the reflex sight just because it's my favourite sight. I recommend using a short range sight rather than long range just because it's a short range gun. The reflex sight works well for me, but there'll probably be a different one that works for you. For grip, I have the stubby grip because although it lowers the hipfire stability, that doesn't really matter for a gun like this. And it raises the aim stability, so it's good for controlling recoil from long range. I mostly use laser on this just because it looks nice and it makes hip firing more accurate. For secondaries you can pretty much use anything, but I mostly use the M9 just because it has a higher magazine size and it is pretty good in general. You can't attach any suppressors or anything to this because it already has a default suppressor. I recommend using this in closer range maps like Metro or Mall, rather than maps like Revamp and Desert. But you can pretty much use it on any map. It is very good for getting like gameplays and high kill streaks and stuff, and it is really fun to use. And finally we have my Mosin class. This class is pretty useful for close range. Again, the attachments don't matter too much, but it probably works best with the VCOG and the ballistics tracker. It also works with any of the lasers. The iron sights are pretty good too. The good thing about this gun is how fast it scopes in. Much faster than any of the other guns. This gun is also one-shot headshot, so it's really good for close range headshot feeding, but it isn't the best if you're trying to hit clips at long range. It's really fun to use, but it isn't the best for high kill streaks. The fact that it hit markers so much is kind of balanced out by how fast it scopes in, and yeah, overall it's a really good gun. Thanks for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed. Just thought I'd try something different. Sorry if this was a boring video or my voice annoyed you. I'm gonna try and make more of these videos, so let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions on what type of videos I can do. Other than that, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.